All right, let's get this one started. All right, I'm hungry. I get that all straightened out. All right. So, how's it going, guys? Friday night. Hey, Laura. Tonight it's been cold here, so I got some ramen from my Toyota Ramen. This is the ramen bowl, and this is the ramen. This is the sauce. I didn't pour it in because I don't want to make a mess on the camera. But I thought I would go with a little bit of ramen tonight because it is freaking cold. And if you saw, I did a review on the Toyota Ramen. I did the chicken katsu. That was actually pretty good. That's one of the other dishes they have there. I'm trying to get this one open. They locked it down because they had to send it. And I got this one just spicy, not extra spicy. It's like next to the hazy, next to the hottest. So yes, this is the ramen bowl. You see lots of noodles. All the it's got an egg in there, seaweed, all that fun stuff. I don't want to do it. I don't want to pour it everywhere. There we go. So yeah, not too bad. Got a little bit of ramen here, nice and hot. And I actually did get some goza, some pot stickers. Just thought to try that one. Not too bad. Pretty good. All right. And while this is super hot, a little bit of the egg and noodles and all that. Rice. Bamboo shoots. This one's chicken. Bean sprouts, noodles, ramen. Actually pretty good. Nice and warm. That's a little bit spicy, not too bad. Definitely warmed you up on a cold day, and it has been rainy here. Perfect time for, I don't know, some soup, broth, hot chili, I don't know, something. We're into the new year. A little bit spicy. That broth is actually really good. I haven't had their ramen. I had their chicken katsu, and I've had a couple other things there, but they're not bad. I think this was like $16 for the bowl, but you get a lot. So how's everybody doing tonight? Having a good time, I hope. Did you survive the new year? Get anything done? Have any hangovers? I don't know. Pass out? don't have something you don't remember? You're not proud of? Mine was very quiet. What did I stay? I watched a couple other things. No, I don't want to get hot with the hand in the sugar bowl. I was just watching a couple other movies. What did I watch? I watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Happy New Year. Everybody guess this is a little bit of ramen tonight. Mm. Yeah, I'm hoping, but that's a little ways away. Well, we still got what, 4 or 5,000. It has happened before. One time I did get 1,000 subscribers overnight. Literally, it happened. So it's possible. And no, I did not purchase them. I know that does, some people do that. They do that. Doo doo. He said doo doo. So yeah, I was watching what was I watching Friday? Next Friday, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. A couple other things. That I was checking out as well. I don't know if there's anything really good. I didn't watch any of the hokey New Year stuff. Sorry. I'm not into the Dick Clark and all that. I could have done Gremlins or I don't know. Was I trying to watch some other? I was trying to watch some other stuff too. I'm just playing games and taking it easy. And surprisingly, it was fairly quiet. Not very much fireworks. There was a couple bangs and booms, but nothing really spectacular this year. In the past year, the cats get all freaked out, but not this year. There was hardly any noise. Wasn't as big a deal as it was in the past. I don't know. Oh, and this is what, mushroom. Mm. That's a shiitake mushroom. That's good. Definitely that spicy. That spicy sauce is warming me up, man. Yeah. Hey, Mystic. Yeah, this was a good choice. Tonight I'm drinking some Sprecher. Sprecher cream soda. And I'm having a little bit of chicken ramen from my Toyota ramen place. Yeah. Cold and rainy. It has been drizzling and rainy. I got this one below the hottest, so it's just spicy, not extra spicy. It's like mild, medium, hot, spicy, and extra spicy. So I think this is like one below. It's not. It's got a little kick, pepperiness to it. And it came separate. It came in a separate bowl. Yeah, it says chicken. Oh, chicken pieces. Chicken pieces. They had lots of different ones. Pork, chicken, fish, different kinds of ramen. Actually, a tonkatsu. Pork, fish. I think they had seafood, black garlic one. Might try that one next. I just went with the regular chicken. And I think they had miso. Mm. A little bit of everything. Noodles, corn, bean sprouts. Yeah, that's the dark eyes out for that one. Yeah, the stuffed crust from Papa Murphy's actually was pretty good. Um, they were running a special, 15 bucks for a stuffed crust. It turned out good, actually. You go there, they make your pizza, come home, put it in the oven for a couple minutes, and you're good to go. And the good thing about that is you can get it earlier in the day, and then you can pretty much have it later whenever you want. All you got to do is just pop it in the oven for 10, 15 minutes. That was the first time I saw that they had a stuffed crust pizza, which was different. Although they have a double decker, I haven't gotten that for quite a while. That one would be interesting. But yeah, this is warming me up. I'm telling you, the little bit of peppery spice. Mm. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Nice on a hot soup on a cold day. Definitely warms you up. Now they had, like I said, I did the chicken katsu the other that I got from the same place. So, not bad. Boy, they got a lot of lot of meat, a lot of noodles. Hey Larry, this is ramen, chicken ramen from a real authentic ramen place. Man, it was cold today, so wanted some hot. This is spicy too. Hmm. Bean sprouts, bamboo shoots, chicken pieces, corn, an egg. Yeah, I think so. I did see that. It was 16. 16. This is chicken ramen. Real chicken. So, and it came with a good amount of broth. Still got a little bit left here. Whole container full. I got it from a place called Toyota Ramen. My local place just down the street. Where I did the review earlier of the chicken katsu. And this one, like I said, so far it's going good. Definitely warmed you up. So yeah, Happy New Year. I guess the traditional thing is supposed to be Hoppin' John. I think you're supposed to have for New Year's black eyed peas for luck. I've made that in the past actually, but this one's good. Oh yeah, good ramen, man. Definitely warming me up, clearing my nose out a little bit. I know I could have got hot and sour or egg drop. Stew is thicker, and it's usually just like potatoes, and soup is more watery. Um, this was one below the highest. I'd say about a five, maybe four, 4 or 5 for me. It's not super spicy. It's just got a little kick to it. I could have gone one more, but I don't know. I just went with regular. They call it spicy level. It was like medium to extra spicy. So um, I went in a little bit low. I just wanted to get the little bit of heat and a little bit of warm. That's where I got the ramen from. Chowder is basically a milky soup with thick chowder. Yeah, I got this. This was from Kyoto Ramen. That's what the name of the place is. So, yes, it was a little bit of ramen. They got a lot of stuff there. They got poke bowls, Hawaiian barbecue, a lot of different things. They got a pretty good sized menu. You know, the loco moco, spam, all that fun stuff. A little bit of everything. Then they got Hawaiian and Japanese style, and then they even got I saw a sandwich chicken katsu burger, um, shrimp, bunch of different stuff. Loco moco, I saw that. Like Kahlua pork, whole bunch of different stuff. Pretty good sized menu. Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah, clam chowder's not bad. Now, is it Manhattan or is it New England? New England's the white, Manhattan's the red, like tomato based. The other one's like cream. Probably New England clam chowder is like standard. That's actually pretty good. I like well, a little bit of spice. What is it? Chunky. It's got some good ones. Snows has got some good one. Right there's an egg. Campbell. Yeah, they're not bad. Yeah, especially with the what do you call soup oyster crackers. Those are hard to find and they're getting very expensive now. The oyster crackers. Or a little bit of sourdough, I guess. Might go well. Definitely for cold weather. Oh, really? Hmm. I might go check that one out. I got some I got some new stuff coming up later. Um, we'll find out. I know Burger King's got some new stuff coming out in a couple days, so um, we're a little bit behind on that. It's on the way. Canada's on the way. It's in Canada right now. We'll be here like by Tuesday. And then the one from I got from Japan, I don't know where it is. Said they created a label, hasn't done anything. Okay, see who wins. If it's Japan or if it's Canada. I don't know. But got a few things on the way. And some of them I've even pre-ordered, and it's not going to be here for a little while, so they haven't even shipped them. But apparently they're re-releasing the Cabo. I don't think he's going to, and I would just have to miss it. No, like I said, I watched next Friday, and I watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That was it. Didn't do anything. Stayed in out of the. I actually did watch. Believe it or not, I watched it. I know you guys were telling me to watch Guy Lombardo. I watched a few minutes of a Guy Lombardo Christmas or New Year's Eve special. Kind of like Lawrence Welk. It came up in my feed. I watched Guy Lombardo's New Year's Eve from like 95 or something. I don't know. And apparently now, there is no more MTV. They shut down the music TV channel. The original one, not the offshoots. But there was no music on them for the last 10, 15 years. So just reality shows. All right, thanks, Michael. Yeah, this is good though. Keep me warm. A little bit of everything in this one, man. What, lives? No, not really. No real Christmas gifts. It was quiet Christmas, like I said. Well, it's gonna be, I think it's gone to Comedy Central now, but the actual MTV channel is gone. They shut it down. They still have what, MTV 2 and I think some other ones, but the original one that they launched in, was it 81? They closed it with the same song that they opened it with. So yeah. This one's good. So I'm not too surprised. A lot of those channels, they're just not popular. No one watched it. You didn't want to watch, what is it, 18 and Pregnant and all these date things and all that, whatever the reality shows that they have. I haven't watched it forever. And I don't watch VH1 or, I don't think they do Friday night videos anymore. They used to. Remote control. When remote control continues. Ken Oberman. That was fun. He used to have the MTV game show. Remote control. So who was your favorite VJ, I guess? They had the original 4 or 5, original 5. Let's see if you know them all. One of them is no longer with us. He passed several years ago. MTV Cribs, I never watched that. Or There was Headbangers Ball. Of course, then they got into the cartoons, but you know, Beavis and Butthead and all that. But those were not really shows. They were just, I don't know, animation. I like Beavis and Butthead. I didn't care for Daria or Eon Flux, I think was the other one. Pimp My Ride, remember that? Pimpin', Pimpin' Ain't Easy. What was that one they had? Tequila, something I love. Flavor of Love, Flavor Flav. I think that was VH1 though. Spring Break. What else do they have? Of course, MTV premiered all the videos. Back when they played them, man. They didn't. Somewhere around then. They stopped playing them. I don't know, it's 2000 something. So I remember Viva La Bomb, yeah. What else do they have? You should had Spring Break. Was that the one that had what do you call Snooki and all that? Jersey Shore, was that the one that had it? Jersey Shore? Was that on MTV or was that VH1? I get them mixed up. Snooki and all that. Jersey Shore, yeah. The Real World? I think Ian watched Jersey shows. Mr. Situation. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't remember. You know what? I never even watched it. I don't think I watched it either. I don't know, man. This is good. This is warming me up. I'm telling you. A little bit of ramen. Spicy. Yeah, they probably have those. What else? Cribs. They had then they started getting in all that drama, 18 and pregnant, all that other. I don't remember that one. I must have missed that one. I never watched MTV. Ever since Beavis and Butthead wasn't even on it anymore, I didn't watch it. I haven't watched any of the reality shows, Jackass. I don't know. I don't watch those. Not interesting. I liked it when it was old videos, man. My one friend used to keep it on like 24/7. Go over to his house. He'd have on MTV. He kept the TV on the actual the channel. Well, yeah, some of it's kind of silly. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. But you can still find them out there. They got them everywhere. But they're actually not going to be airing MTV anymore. I think they still have MTV2 and some of these other ones. Something about the 90s channel and some of those, I think they went away too. But I don't know anything that was really... There's nothing really on there that I like anymore. All the new shows, I don't care for them. couldn't get into like Ed, Ed and Eddie and Samurai Jack, and Ren and Stimpy was kind of silly. It's okay. Yeah. And they had Jackass the movie, and I don't know, there's a whole bunch of specials and Spring Break, and you know, I've been so out of the loop on that one. I haven't watched MTV in 30 years probably. So. Nothing that I cared to see, really. I don't know. I guess if you're a young kid and you like all that drama. I don't know. Couldn't get into it myself. So what else was I didn't even, I watched none of the specials at all. No Dick Clark, nothing like. What did I see? I saw a clip that they said they had I think it was in Albuquerque. Instead of the ball drop, they had the taco drop from Taco Bell. Had a giant taco drop to bring in the new year. So, and I didn't watch any of the fireworks or any of the specials or anything. I was watching a movie. I couldn't get into it. I've actually seen they had a variety pack online, but it was kind of expensive, so I don't know if I've seen it. I think I've actually seen it in my store where you can buy like individual ones, but I haven't tried it. I got a bunch of stuff to try still. I ordered a couple new ones too. I don't remember some of the other strange stuff. Some weird stuff. Believe me, there are a lot out on Amazon. I got some exclusive ones coming whenever they show up. Canadian, Japanese. What else? There was another one that just. Oh, I know. I got some. Another one. C4 dropped a new flavor. So we gotta look up for that one. What else? They had another one. Also, what was it? Liquid Death put out a new one, I think. I saw they put a new flavor out, and I think Monster put one out too. So yeah, they're dropping some of them. You don't even know about them. They don't advertise it. I've tried the Hawaiian Punch. I don't know if I've tried the Hawaiian Pineapple. I got some other stuff on the way. Yeah, probably. I'm sure he was. Probably filmed it. No parade for me. I stayed home. I'm staying out of all that craziness. I'm telling you, man. And it has been cold and rainy here, so I'm not going out. Staying inside where it's nice and warm. Under a cover, having some hot soup. Actually really good. Ramen. I haven't had a decent ramen. There's another place here I want to try. but it's kind of a little ways. It's called Ramen 101. They got a lot of different things as well. But this place is like literally 5 minutes from my house, so try to do local places when I can. Whenever I can get all this stuff in. This is actually really good. A lot of noodles, man. A lot of broth, a lot of chicken. Yeah. Authentic too. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, there we go. Woo! I'm hungry too. I didn't have much for today. We didn't really have too much today. I do have regular ramen. But I have tapatio, but this is a little bit better. Authentic. Lots of different toppings, noodles, broth. I suppose you can make your own. Just have to add to it. I have not tried the milkshakes. I tried pretty much all the chicken bites and all that stuff. They got a new one. What is it? Sauced bites, I think, is a new thing. Haven't tried the milkshakes. I don't know. This right now, not so, not so milkshakey weather. It's a little too cold. I know they have what is it? The place Wiener Schnitzel has Ding Dong and Twinkie milkshakes, but it's a little too cold for that right now. So I don't know. All right, taking a break from ramen, man. Woo! Did get some. Let's just see how this goes. I got some gyoza too. Gyoza pot stickers. Not bad. Nothing real spectacular about them, but just to love them. Now it's a big thing. You get them frozen, cook them yourself. I may get brave one time. They actually have teppanyaki. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that brave though, but I may try them one time. I don't know. Actually really good. Because I got this one. They're actually pretty good. Nation's Giant Hamburgers. Another one that's like right down the street from me. What else they got? They got a couple good things there. Pies are good too. They've got a lot of pies. What else? They got breakfast too, which is good. Giant hamburgers, and they actually have breakfast like eggs, omelets, pancakes. Get those every once in a while. They're actually not bad. Mm. And then you have the pies, but the pies are getting very expensive right now. For one slice, it's about $7. But quarter of a pie, but they're nice. Get hamburgers, bacon, cheeseburgers. What did I get the one time? I got the giant omelet or the giant burrito. What else was the other one? I got a patty melt. I think they still have that. Sometimes, yeah. Little Frank's. Give it a little bit of zing. Just a little bit. Or Tabasco or Frank's hot sauce. Just a little, couple splashes in there. Hot sauce helps it. You put a little bit of cracker. Maybe you could even put a little bit of cheese in it. It depends on the pasta. I wouldn't want it on like fettuccine Alfredo, I don't think. I don't know, it's once in a while it's okay. Garlic noodles maybe might be okay. I don't know. If you guys didn't see, I put up a new poll today. I got a little bit behind from the holidays, so you guys can check out the new poll. What kind of dipping sauce do you like with your nuggets? Whether you like traditional, the ranch, whether you like spicy. Oh, everybody's a little different what they like. And people sweet and sour, hot mustard, yeah, honey mustard, buffalo. I don't know what else. Seems to be sweet and sour ranch or barbecue. Yeah, like I said, everybody's a little different on what they like, whether they like it spicy, whether they like it, a little bit sweet. I used to like sweet and sour, but now I'm kind of like, I like the hot mustard now, I think, if I have a choice. Although they got all the other versions now. Sweet chili, barbecue, what else? Ghost pepper. A lot of different places have different signature sauces too. They're not that great. I've had them. The nuggets are not very good there. A couple days they're going to have the return of the chicken supreme and the jibbies. Little keychain Jack in the Box things. They're coming out, I think, like on the 8th. So stay tuned for those. And the Return of the Chicken Supreme hasn't been out. I think they said it was like 2014. So, been gone a while. They had the, what was it, Really Big Chicken, which is kind of like the Supreme, I think. else do they have? Yeah, I have to agree. As far as nuggets go, I think I do like McDonald's the best for the nuggets themselves. I'm not in love with Wendy's, and I'm not in love with Jack in the Box, and Carl's Jr.'s isn't that great. Chick-fil-A, I didn't care for them at all. What else? There's not much to that breading on that one. It's kind of like not that great. They're just chicken chunks. And Popeye's nuggets, they're all right. What else? Burger King, I don't care for theirs at all. Yeah. Yeah, some of them just, I don't know. The nuggets are just not up to par now. You know, Burger King, yeah, they're all right. But yeah, some of these other ones, man, no way. They're like no good at all. We don't have a cookout, so can't say one way or the other. What did I have? I tried the Habit. They were okay. What else? Oh, too many other. KFC's nuggets are okay. They're right. I do not think so. With chicken fries, they're all right. Really not much to them. Burger King chicken's not the best. I didn't care for them. Speaking of chicken, I got some dessert. I have some dessert. Chicken. Chicken tonight. I'll do a review of this eventually, but I still got the leftover. All right. Why not? I'll just show you guys here, guys. We got some chicken. They're gummies. They're chicken gummies. They got the legs. And you got a wing. I got some mac and cheese. French fries. And I even got a biscuit. And it's got dipping sauces in the middle. I think I got it online. I think it was Exotic Bullet. It's KFC dipping chicken gummies. They don't taste like chicken. They're all different flavors. These are tropical fruit. This is orange. This one's pineapple, and this one's mango. So they're all, and then it's got sweet, spicy. So it's okay, no problem. I was just having a little bit of ramen tonight to warm me up. Oh man, it was good. Authentic ramen from a actual ramen store. US. But yeah, they got. I'm telling you, they got everything coming. Yeah, I've actually done from candy. I've done a lot of different candy warehouse. It's sugar. What else? Galactic snacks. Extreme snacks. Oh, old time candy. Candy. I think I did candy warehouse. I've done economy candy. There's a whole bunch of different ones. Hey, Brett. Yeah, there's a lot of different places. They get like different candy, old time candies, nostalgia candy. That was another one I got from. Just have to look them up. There's a whole bunch of different um, candy things. I was gonna get one, man. Oh man, I had it in my cart. I was getting ready to go. There's a place called Moon Pie. I think the website is called Moon Pie Inc. or something like that. It's got moon pie and different candies. Oh yeah, still got mine. But I was gonna get it. They had a Idaho Spud and some Goo Goo clusters and like all the southern and actual moon pies, and they were different moon pies. And I was gonna get them all, um, about $40 worth of it. And I put it in my cart. I got ready to check out. The order was like it was like $28, and getting ready to check out, and then it calculates my shipping. $46 for shipping, and I'm like, nope. I am not paying $46 to ship $20 worth of candy. Uh-uh. Actually, I had two sodas in there too, but that's like, I don't know. I think it was like Tennessee or somewhere. But it was called Moon Pie, I think was the name of the thing. They had all different moon. Then they had all the all the earrings and clothing and all that stuff. And I was about to do it, but $46 for shipping is way too much. And it's in the U.S. It's not outside of the U.S. So I can't understand it. Yeah. Well, that was a little bit over. I thought Oreo was bad with their shipping fees, but I'm not paying more shipping. And then there was no other option of getting lesser shipping. That was like the only one they had. So I don't know, man. I'll find the item somewhere else. I like the banana ones. I've had banana. What else did they had? They had a new one was peach cobbler. What else did I've had? Salted caramel. I've had. They had. Uh, yeah, they go a little cuckoo. Yeah, it might be good. Although some of those, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long they last though. Wouldn't keep them forever because I don't know how long a shelf life they have. You got to be careful. Never know. So, what else? But yeah, I was looking online. Found a lot of cool candy, but like I said, the shipping just killed it. And I thought some of the um no, I haven't actually had Australian candy before. I've had it. I had Australian licorice. I think I've had that, but that's the only one. I haven't had like anything actual Australian snacks or anything like that. I know there's some that you can get like different country snacks Snack Crate or something, I think it's called. I'm trying to remember what it was. You get different countries or different things every month. You get different stuff. So I haven't looked into that. Kind of expensive though. So I don't know. Just trying to keep my eyes out for. Really? I got a little bag of it and it was like three different flavors. Grocery store. Mine was very quiet. Like I said, I watched a movie on online. That was it. It was quiet, hardly any noise. A couple booms and bangs, but that was it. Nothing. And I didn't watch any of the Hokey New Year specials or anything like that. I was just like, it's 12 o'clock. The only thing that happened at 12 o'clock was the review went live. Huh? What did I watch? Friday and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I was watching those. But nah, I watched, like I said, I watched a few minutes of the Guy Lombardo Christmas special or New Year's special, just because someone told me to check it out. I checked it out. Yeah, C4. I got some C4 coming. Cool. They're still working on next on last Friday. Probably not gonna be out till 27 though, because I heard they're filming it. But that's not bad. I mean, you can watch them pretty much all the online all the time, but for DVDs, that's not bad. I used to get those in the bargain bin DVDs sometimes. They'd bundle them together. All the old, lesser known knockoffs of stuff. No, I'm not into horror, so never watched it. Yeah, bargain bin. I've got a few of those. I have like two or three in one, and some of them are like knockoffs on their popular movies. What one was the one I saw? Oh boy, it was like a. It wasn't Battleship, but it was something like Battleship. It was a warships or something like that. It was basically a knockoff of Battleship, and then they had a. I think it was like Top Gun. It was a ripoff. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. I know we got a couple lockers at our grocery stores. I don't go there, and I don't have the Amazon delivered to the grocery store. I've heard of it. I don't know. I don't think nah, it's kind of that whole campy drag scene thing. I don't know. Wasn't that one with John Leguizamo and uh, Patrick Swayze was in that one? And they were dressed like girls, I think. I don't remember. There's a lot that I never got into. Yep, that's what I thought. I know the name. I've never watched it. I didn't really interest me. That and what was that other one? The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I didn't care for that one. I don't know. I just watched that one that was interesting. Uh, I don't even think it had anybody big in it, but it was an interesting show. You might like it. It's called Risque. Check it out. A bunch of strippers decide to rob a strip club. It's totally bad acting, but you're not there for the acting. So, yeah, I think I watched. What did I just watch? The Bob and Doug McKenzie 4-8 special. Yeah, and they do show what happens inside the strip club. So check it out. Really bad acting though. Um, Lots of guns. And then the classic scene with the Joker. He wants to count the money. Risque, Risque is the name of the strip club. It just came out like a month ago. If you could find it on, I don't know, might be able to find it on Prime or uh, Netflix or something. Risque. Yeah, well, I don't know if does it have does it have coconut? I'm not real big on coconut. But I know they're gonna have a couple of new ghost energies. They're gonna have yeah, Monster's got a couple new. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Don't look for it in a strip club. You won't find it. The only thing you find there is an empty wallet. Like the classic scene from like the classic scene from Armageddon. No, I haven't seen it. I spent $10,000 on a stripper named Molly Mounds. Oh, I'm sure they do. Once the money runs out, though, so do you. That's the way it goes. It's like, hey, Poppy, join the party. What? You don't got no money? Sorry. Bye bye. No more money? We got ATM. Only 20% interest. Oh, let's see. Only a couple. Well, there's a couple that I know of. Um, the one I know, the one that lived here, that actually lived and died here, was the guy from Different Strokes, guy that played Philip Drummond. He actually died here at the nursing home up here. Um, Another person lived here and went to the school when I was in school. A girl from Love Boat that played the daughter, Jill Wheeling. She actually went to my school for a minute. She got stuck up and left. Um, there was a baseball player, Mark Davis, back in the day. He actually went to my high school. Uh, that's really the only ones that I know of. I know George Foreman used to run in the hills around here. That's what I've heard. Conrad Bain, yeah, he actually died here. He was in a nursing home retirement community, and so if you look it up on his I don't know, Wikipedia or whatever. That's where he passed. A few years ago. I don't know, 2011 or something. But I think yeah, his I think his family put him up there. Yep, where he put it. They put him up in a assisted living home, and that's where he was. Apparently, he used to go up to the Trader Joe's. That was right over there. But like I said, that's like many years ago. So yep, that's what I thought. It's been a while. Like I said, that's what I. He moved here. I don't know when he moved here though. That's the thing. I don't know how long he was actually there. But and he wasn't born here, but that's where he ultimately ended up. But not there's not really famous people. Yeah, he was annoying. Yeah, everybody's gone, man. Been watching those old shows, comedy shows, and there's only some of them are only like one left, and some of them don't have any. Yeah, I heard about that. He did have a twin brother. That was strange. You never really heard much about his twin brother. I was reading about that. Sometimes I like look up people and read about their stories and stuff. So yeah, he ultimately settled down here. I think they put him up in the assisted living, and he was there for a while. So um, I don't know. Yeah, that's where he was born. I don't know when he moved. I'm not sure when he moved here. When they, in if he retired, when he retired. He was in a lot of shows. He was in of course Different Strokes. He was in Maud. He was in a lot of stuff. I've seen him in many things, but yeah, you don't see too many you don't see too many people from all these other shows, man. They're dropping like flies. And I just heard the one lady that played the third housekeeper. I think she just died too. 'Cause I know the other ones passed away. The original one, Mrs. Garrett, and then the other one. Nope, never met anybody from Full House. The only people that I've actually met, um, I met the cat from Red Dwarf, and I met Lister from Red Dwarf. Um, what else? I saw Chris Christopherson, and I saw um, what was the other one? Eddie and the Tide. I was working at the county fair one year, and then I had to go clean up, help them move the instruments, and I was behind the gate when Chris Christopherson was going to his bus. So I met him. I didn't actually meet him or shake his hand or anything, but I've actually met the two people from Red Dwarf. It was like a dinner thing. And that would have been back like in the 80s. So, but I actually met him, talked to him. one the one guy I had to hold his drink while he was signing people's autographs because they were both wasted. It was a dinner at a hotel. Okay, there you go. But yeah, that's the only ones that I've really met. I haven't really met famous people. I don't know if you guys have or not. Everybody's guess they've good old Google. Yep, Google it. Google. When in doubt, Google it. Oh, what else? Mm. Yeah, what's the other one? They got a bunch. Everybody's got an assistant now. Um, One for the iPhone, one for the Amazon, all the. I just installed a new voice on the the little person over there. I can't say the name or it'll still start talking. Cool. What else did I see? Mm, that's really it. I really haven't. Well, like I said, I did. Yeah, I did meet some people at a Star Trek convention. I got an autograph from John Delancey. I got Renee Aubenjois, how you say that, and Armin Shimmerman. I got their autographs when I went to a Star Trek convention. Technically, I met them, but I didn't really, really see them. But I actually met them back in the day when the conventions, were reasonable. Odo from D Space Nine. Never went to Comic Con. I went to a thing called Creation, which was way back when in the 90s, I think. They used to have the Star Trek conventions, is what they were. And then they had special guests. And you can actually get an autograph from the one person that was there. And I went to them. Cool. But like I said, they only came around for like 2 seconds and signed my picture, and that was it. So but I did get to meet them. Got an autograph from them. I don't know, it's somewhere along the line. I had the pictures. I don't think I have them anymore. Would have been worth a little bit because the one guy is not around anymore. And I think yeah, they're not real friendly. I remember when I was waiting in line to meet John Delancey and the guy that plays Odo. They were both there, and they had to be in line, and you had to wait for them to do the autographs. And this was before um, you had to pay per autograph and stuff. So everybody in line was waiting to go in the line. And what they did was, I guess John Delancey was wanting to go. So instead of waiting for everybody to come to him up at the table, he went, he got up from the table and he just went down the line and signed everybody what was waiting in line to get the autograph from the other guy. So he went on his way out. He just went down the line and signed all the people waiting in the line while the other guy was signing to get him out. I guess they got him out quick. Yeah, I remember that. He had a cafe and a um all the standees and belts and all that stuff. I don't know if that's still there or not. Probably not. Yeah, they're not real friendly, some of them. They just want you to take your money and go. Get out, kid. They got things to do. Yeah, I remember that. See, now that's the thing with the conventions. When you go to the convention, you pay whatever the convention price is, and then if you want to get an autograph, you got to pay per person to get the autograph. Back in the old days, man, they didn't have that. Everybody that went got in, but now you got to pay like your admission fee, and then whoever's autograph you got to pay. You got to pay, depending on how popular they are, 25, 50, $100. Some of them, and some of them don't even sign. But I remember you've got to buy a pass to get in line to get an autograph from the person. And if there's more than one, you got to pay per person and then wait in the line. And you're not guaranteed to get things. Or you can get the golden circle, golden circle member, and you pay like $150 and then you get to be the first in the line. But you got to pay big bucks. So I don't know. It's not like it used to be. You'd go there, you'd have fun. Things were reasonable, and that was it. But I haven't been to a convention since like 90s, 94, 92. I don't remember. Oh yeah, forget the prices, man. Everybody in the world, you know, offers you something special. I remember when I went there, yeah, it was weird too. Cause they got some people that are like way into it. I remember they had the one, it was a group of Star Trek fans, and they had their own starship, and they had their own the rank. The one guy was the captain, and he had a banner with the number, and he was the captain of it, and all the people in the club were part of this thing, and they all wore their uniform, and they wanted you to join this club and be part of their starship. Go to the meetings and talk about it and geek out, I guess. And they all wore their uniforms to the meetings. That's some hardcore fans, man. I'm not that into it. Yeah, I remember that when I went there. It's like you can buy a picture for like, I don't know, $5, but or you get the or if you had some, I guess you could bring something if you had it, but now it's they charge, some of them don't even do it, or they charge like big bucks for an autograph. 25, $50, $100, some of them. Same with the people that do that cameo. I don't know if you've ever seen that, where they you pay them a certain amount and they'll send you a video for, birthday or anything like that. YouTubers do that too. The best one that I saw was the one from, if you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, the one the Jeff's wife, and she's like real foul mouth. She had a thing on Cameo. You can go on Cameo, and I don't know, pay her like $25 or whatever, and she'll call up and badmouth somebody, someone you didn't like or whatever, or you were breaking up with them. Larry David was cool, but she always let the stuff fly. And I guess she could call up, your ex, or someone you want to break up with, and start letting you greedy bleep 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 bleep. Hey Trot, how's it going? Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know, man. I like Ric Flair, but now it's not the same, man. He's a little bit too wild now. But then there's some that do the cameo and stuff that they're real good. They're nice and they don't charge all that much. They'll just call up and say happy birthday or congratulate whatever it is. I guess you want a special thing. Yeah, man, and to do something like that and reminds me of that one they had the plane ride from hell. Hmm. Trying to remember what I liked the best. I don't know. I have to think on that one. No, not really. I'm not into Saturday Night Live. But oh, I got something. I got something coming. I got something coming. I just ordered it. I got something good coming. uh, I don't want to give it away, but I guess I will. If you're a fan of Saturday Night Live and it's Christmas time, haven't watched it yet, but go to. They got a sale right now, and I ordered it. I don't know, they might be out. Go to itssugar.com. Look it up. I actually purchased a Saturday Night Live inspired treat. I mean, you guys probably know Fred. I think his name was Fred. And they were on the radio show. Yeah, talking about sweaty balls. The sweaty balls. Chocolate sweaty balls. Yep. It's Pete's famous sweaty balls. I ordered some. It was on sale. No, we don't have a Culver's here. But Pete's sweaty balls. Mmm, they're good. And the girls are like, "Oh, I like your balls." Yeah, it was cheap, although you got to pay shipping. There's other items as well, but I happen to see that on sale. Sweaty balls. Eh, I think they're chocolate. I don't know, chocolate fudge or something. Sweaty balls. So yeah, gotta have all that fun stuff, man. That's all the old Saturday Night Live skits. What was it? Super Bassomatic. Uh, couple of a couple other ones. And Johnny Action Adventure Punk. There you go. Yeah, when it shows up, I'll check it out. Um, you know what? I went to the thing the other day. They didn't really have any new ones. They had eggnog. I've already tried that. I haven't seen any new flavors. Um, Mostly just regular milk, chocolate milk, and I think a banana and orange. But I've tried them. Yes, you could try them. Roll them around in your mouth. Mm. Yeah, you want to watch that skit. It's a classic skit. They're carrying on about it. Oh, we want to taste your balls. Yes, go ahead, ladies. They're so good. That was a great one. I like dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate. I don't know. There's always a debate. They should. You know what? I can't get any more eggnog. Everybody's sold out. So I think seasonal. Once Christmas is gone, so's the nog. Nah, I don't like poke. I don't like raw fish. They actually had that at the ramen place. I didn't want to get it. So not a fan of. It depends on some of them aren't that bad. What the tropical ones were okay, the jalapeno ones were okay. I think there was a salt and vinegar one. The haunted ghost pepper were way too hot. I'll tell you that. Nah, see, I don't like fish though. No, no sushi, no poke, no sashimi, no anything that weird. You guys can have it. I'm just not my thing. But if it is yours, go for it. Like I said, everybody's a little different on what they like. Just not a raw fish person. Sorry. A lot of people do that. They got a few sushi places here in town, so um but yeah, I have tried I have tried it. Um, Actually, no, we really don't. We have some that this place actually had lumpia. I've tried them, they weren't that great. Salt and vinegar is okay. The only trouble you can't eat very much because it like messes your mouth up. I've tried Jolly Bee, but they're like way far away, so I don't go too often. But no, we don't really have. I think there was a pop-up truck that's parks out, food truck that parks outside that has like um, some lumpia and pancit. I think they have them, but I don't know if they're not a regular thing. So, but we don't have any like dedicated Filipino places around here, so don't uh, don't really get to try it. You get the frozen food, lumpia, and some of that stuff up there, but I have not gotten a regular one. Like I said, the ramen place is as authentic as you're gonna get is Japanese and Hawaiian barbecue stuff. No, no, it's a dairy, a drive-through dairy, not a Dairy Queen. They do soft serve ice cream, but I heard they're still opening. They did a soft opening. I've heard about it. Really? Ah, I'm thinking like England. Could fancy a curry. Right about now. Good old fish and chips. Yeah. Sono affamato. I remember that. Which means feed me, I'm hungry. Sono affamato. We're gonna give you we're gonna give you food till you explode. Yeah, I don't think I'd like Japan though. Um, I don't know. They got cool vending machines, but it's more into the fish and the and I don't know. They got a lot of curry over there, fish and chips. Some of it's not the greatest, but I heard they have some pretty good Indian food over there. So that's what I would do. That's what I would try if I was to go somewhere. I don't know. If I had to go somewhere, that's probably where one of the first places that I would go. So what else? Like I said, I've been having to try some local stuff around here by me. Yeah, pretty much. It's like egg rolls, spring rolls, whatever. Deep fried with different stuffings. No, I haven't. I don't think I'd like India. It's too much over there. I don't think so. I don't think I could stand the water. Getting out of it. I heard don't drink the water, don't eat the food. It's not good. Bubble tea is okay. I wouldn't mind going to Canada. Give me some maple syrup. Get me some poutine. Put ketchup on everything, eh? Of course, then I get some beer, eh? Yes, I gotta get some beer. Beer, eh? Go to Saskatchewan. Hose teasers. Hey, ladies. I make a Pop Tart from Saskatchewan. Pop Tart with ketchup on it. I make it as good. You like it? Wow. They put ketchup on everything. Maple syrup, ketchup. I have been through them. I have not been to them. Like I said, I drove cross country one time. Drove from California to Ohio. I think it was on 80, whatever that goes through. They still use it here. What did I get the other day? I got I think it was the Bonchon or some place I got fries and it came with mayo as a dipping sauce. Not my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I tried the Bonchon the other day. Um, then they had fries and onion rings and some other stuff. And I think, yeah, one of them said it came with mayonnaise as a dipping sauce. And I was like, mayonnaise, really? I understand ranch. Mayo and fries. Yeah, I don't know. But I know they have like garlic aioli and ranch and maybe even sour cream for potatoes. I get that. But yeah, not a mayonnaise fan. Yeah, sounds way too expensive for me. And actually, I've been seeing some of these places opening up around here, the hot pots where you cook your own food. It's kind of expensive though, so I don't think I'm going to be going to those places. Cost you way too much to go. And then I got the one place that I don't think it's there anymore. I like Jack in the Box fries better than In-N-Out. In-N-Out fries suck. just their fries are not good. They don't. I don't know. They're not good, and I think it's because they're raw and they cut them and then they just cook them and they don't get cooked all the way, or I don't know. I do not care for In-N-Out's fries at all, even if it's animal style or anything. I just yeah, we don't have an Arby's, so although I can get Arby's frozen curly fries, they're okay. Um, they actually do, and they have good burgers too. They got good burgers. They got all American burgers. Chili cheese fries, chili cheese ranch fries. We don't really have any hot dog places here. We had a place called Dandy Dogs, and that closed up. There's really no hot dog place here anymore. We don't have them. No, don't think so. Not unless she was, not unless she was good looking. I guess. But even then, you got to take your chance. You don't know what's hitchhikers are going on. She might have something concealed under that sweater. Lethal weapons. Hey, double bubble. Hey, hop in. Hey, it's okay. Yeah, I got some Ajax over here. Just knock yourself out. Oh man, I haven't seen that for a while. Not anymore. They closed it. They closed our Applebee's a little while ago. We have a Chili's. That's about it. I think there's an Applebee's in another town over. I never really cared for Applebee's. Yeah, watch out for the Ajax. And don't snort the soap. It's got to last me a long time, man. What is this soap? Yeah, man. I wash my clothes with it. Dang, I haven't seen that for a while. Up and Smoke and Next Movie were the best ones. The other ones were okay. Corsican Brothers sucked. Things Are Tough All Over was okay. Nice Dreams was all right. I got one in a couple weeks. I got something coming up. I think on the 10th or something. I don't remember. They actually finally sent me my payment from the home test, so I'll be getting that one. But nah, I haven't qualified. They were closed through the holidays, so um, wasn't anything available. I think I got one for like the 10th or the 8th or something. I don't remember. I have to look it up. But it's just like a quick one. So other than that, no stuff, and like still got a lot of stuff coming. I got things on the way. um, just been working with what I got too, and I know next week or two, they're gonna have a couple of things dropping. Burger King gonna drop some stuff. Jack in the Box is dropping stuff in a few days. Um, I think Taco Bell's gonna have some things soon. But other than that, yeah, not a whole heck of a lot. But yeah, we're still gonna get some new stuff in the beginning of the year. Um, it's just slow. Some places get it early. I don't get it early. I'm lucky if I get it. So other than that, yeah, that's really about it for me. I hope you guys have been having a good week. Survived all the New Year's festivities. Um, find something good to watch, something good to check out. Um, let's see, I got a few things I got to work on. Oh yeah, that's coming out soon. I haven't really heard much. I know they were doing a lot of testing, but I don't know when they're actually going to release some of them. But I'll stay tuned. I know there's things dropping here and there, and I'll check them out. Some kind of Pokemon thing. That's about it. That's what I've heard. Have you heard of the new thing about was it forget where it was. It was Starbucks maybe or something. The viral Sprite. Have you heard of that one? Somewhere had a viral Sprite. And you put vanilla creamer in it, and it makes it like cotton candy Sprite. That's what I saw something about that. Forget who it was. So you can order a Sprite with a couple of pumps of vanilla creamer in it and make it like cotton candy. That's the new fad. Kind of like the one that I had at Taco Bell, that vanilla cream freeze. Maybe when it was out. I don't know. It's been a while. I know they did the Grand Mac and then the Mini Mac or whatever it was. Didn't care for that one. Kind of, kind of getting away from the Big Mac right now. Okay, well, I don't really go to Starbucks at all. I haven't been to Starbucks in forever. Nothing really interesting there. Uh, what else? A few things I can try, but just kind of waiting for the new year, and we're still kicking the things off. So things will slowly drop. I've got a few things in the archives that I could dust off in the meantime. A few other things I'm working on. I actually did some the other day. But other than that, I got a lot of stuff in the archives that I can dust off and bring to you guys. I haven't been to Dollar Tree for a little while. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess the Burger King Whopper Jr. is okay. But other than that, guys, hope everything's going well for you. Hope the new year's treating you well. Like I said, it has been cold and rainy here today. So I'm going to probably get some more hot soup or some tea or something like that. Keep myself warm and stay out of all the rain and the cold. And go through the weekend. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I got to work on, got things to check out, see what's new out there. Put up the new poll so you could check that one out. Also, you could check out the new reviews that I put out. But other than that, stay tuned for all the fun stuff coming up. And when I find new items, I'll bring them to you and I'll show you guys. But other than that, hope new year is kicked off well, and maybe you found something good to watch and had a good New Year's Day, and yeah, hopefully we'll find something. All right, guys. So I think it's been almost about 2 hours, so time for me to wrap it up and get on out of here. So hopefully everybody's 26 will be good for you. Find something good to watch, something good to eat, and take it easy. Don't get too caught up from all the bad stuff that happened last year. Move on and make it a good year. All right, guys, I will see you Tuesday with another live. And in the meantime, all the new stuff will be out. You guys can check that out. All right, guys, so have a good evening. Take it easy and find something good. All right, I will see you guys on Tuesday, everyone, and take it easy tonight. All right, guys, see you later.